Alright, Shalom Akims. Alright, it's your brother War. Come back with another video to the spirit and prophet of Bashim Shai. Giving honors, glories, and praises to Heavenly Father and His Son. Yahawah Bashim Shai. Alright, double on sons and apostle, their great millstone and rule and teach well. Salutation unto the sincere brethren pushing this word to truth and sincerity, risking their life and freedom to do so. Okay. I just like to man, this lesson, man, gonna go crazy. All right. So basically, man, what we got here is food inflation. Okay. More on the famine. You know what I'm saying? And this is just the Lord bringing more plagues. You know what I'm saying? In these last days. Okay. Like when you look at it, okay. Egypt, for example. Okay. Egypt, for example. They went through it, man. Okay. And really, all these captivities too. Okay, because the Lord, okay, this is the way of the Lord humbling your people, okay, right? Through necessities. That's why the Lord is going to put the spirit on Esau, okay, when he comes with that great wrath, just like Revelation 12 verse 12 says, all right, chapter 12 verse 12, right? It says that the devil shall come down unto heaven great wrath, man. That wrath is going to be these plagues, okay? Esau's going to take away your food, okay, water, your necessities, man. You need necessities, man. Basically, common stuff like you being in the shower, man, in that day, man, it's gonna be so bad. Okay, especially for you women. Okay, right? These women go through menstrual cycles, man. They gotta shave. If they get facial hair, oh man, it's gonna be horrible. All right. So that's what this article is basically gonna be about. Okay, I believe it goes a little bit more into in depth about what is it called? Like deep inflation. Okay, so basically what that means is that these prices for the food is going to go up. Okay, mainly meats. Okay, because those are a high demand and delicacy. Okay, all around the world. Okay, it's more scarce in other countries because they have to what is it called, man, hunt it. You know what I'm saying? Or they got farms. Over in America we have the same thing, but not at the rate, man, that they have. That's what I'm saying, man. This country's so damn spoiled. What's the word I'm looking for? Spoiled, liberated, okay, and privileged. There we go. Okay, you guys have it all. Okay, you can go at the fingertips of your phone and call Uber Eats, man. Okay, you can call an Uber Eats, man. That's crazy. Okay, but anyway, it's not for the rambling. Let's get to it. Okay, since we are witnessing the worst inflation since the 1970s, and the stage is being set for the total collapse of the U.S. economy. Okay, and more as you see these tensions growing in these other countries with America. Okay, a lot of business can be cut off. Okay, so certain things, don't you notice that certain things are in demand, high demand? Okay, different things that you could get before this whole pandemic went off. All right, this whole thing went off. Before this went off, guess what? Okay, you were able to get a lot of things. Okay, come faster in the mail. Now everything's delayed. You can't get it. There's this, there's that. Oh man. Okay. Right. It says, Salakia. It says, how does it feel to live in a country with a double-digit inflation? Right. Okay. And just like those movies, man, go on Netflix. You can watch a whole bunch of movies, man. Okay. 1, 2, 3 movies has it too. Okay. All the time in those zombie movies, man, there's hyperinflation. And the reason why you see people reading the stores is because they're not gonna be able to buy it. Look at the times we're in. Okay, majority of the country's out of jobs, so it's gonna get to the point where the desperation is gonna kick in, and they're gonna start to steal, kill, rob, all that. Okay, to get their necessities, water, food. It says statistics told us that the customer price index has risen 5.4% over the past 12 months, in such a higher number than shocked a lot of people. But in order to make a fair comparison to the past, we have an account for the fact that the way inflation is calculated has been changed literally dozens of times. Okay, over the past several decades, according to John Williams, shadowstats.com, if inflation was calculated the way that it was back in the 1990s, the official rate over inflation over the past 12 months would have been about 9%. Okay, so Esau's playing with the numbers, man. He's dumbing shit down, make it look. That's what this media is. Okay, right? And I was talking basically I was having a discussion. Okay, people think I'm a conspiracy theorist. Man, whatever, man. Okay, I'll take it, whatever. Okay, but when that time comes, okay, and everything that we've warned you about, okay, don't come crying back. Okay, right? Because that's gonna be the spirit of these people. They're gonna realize that a prophet was among them, just like the book of Ezekiel says, right? Okay, that they should know that a prophet had been among them. Okay, and the Lord's gonna make the roof, our tongue clear the roof of our mouths. All right, we're not gonna talk. We're not gonna be teaching you, doing full 1 hour lessons. Oh, what is the MOB? What is Daniel chapter 7? Breakdown me. No, there's not gonna be none of that, man. Okay, there's gonna be a scarcity in spiritual food, as in the word, knowledge. Okay, and physical food, man. All right. So Esau's playing with the numbers, man. Okay, because he has control over all these media outlets. He can tell you whatever the hell he wants. Okay, but he's just dumbing you down and make it look soother. Okay, soother, or the word smoother than it really is. Okay, that's the power this devil has, man. Is to deceive the masses, man, and that's really what the Lord gave him. Okay, so we're gonna go into Second Esdras, chapter 15 and verse 17. All right. It says, and a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. All right, we'll start verse 14. It says, woe unto the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, right? So that sword, okay? And one of the worst ways, I should say, of dying is starving to death, man, because your body starts to eat itself. You're going through in so much pain. Oh my God, man, it's crazy. Okay, it says, and one of the people shall stand up against another to fight. Okay, so that's where you're gonna have race wars, people fighting for food. Oh man, it's gonna be all out manners of fights. Okay, for different reasons. Okay, right, and the more and more we go on with this place, you can see that these people, they're so bugged out, man. Okay, they fight over dumb things. They come up with new terminologies, and then they have an opposer believing in this other ideology. Hey, man, the Lord's just grooming this place for that destruction, man. Okay, her destruction is ripe. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. Boom. Okay, what does invading mean? It means taking over or possessing. Okay, so people are gonna try to take your food. People are gonna try and eat you. People are gonna try and go in your house, take your stuff. Okay, that's gonna become a reality, man. Okay, very, very soon. It says, they shall not regard their kings or princes, right? So on that day, Donald Trump, Bush, all these presidents, man, they're gonna be trying to get hunted too. Okay, these people are gonna be looking for them as well. It says, their kings nor princes, nor the course of their action shall stand in their power. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Okay, verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. Right, you people have pride, and what did I just say at the beginning of the video to the spirit? The Lord is gonna humble you, okay, through starving you out, okay, right? And you, man, you think that this is gonna be a disease, man? Doesn't be more, okay? More plagues, more famines, okay? The Lord is gonna starve and kill you people out, man, okay? And really, when you look at it, man, the Lord just killed the earth in one shot with that flood. Sodom and Gomorrah via brimstone, but the Lord's gonna kill you people slow, man. That's wild. It's wild, man. I gotta show the algorithm, But it says, shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Okay? So, usually when things go down and all that, men are the first ones to go out, get food for their family. Man, they're not even going to want to go out, man, because they're going to get got too. Okay? It's going to be all manners of chaos, man. All right? It says, and with the sword, a man shall be afraid and shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy the houses with the sword. Right? So your neighbor you knew for 5 years, 8 years, the Cathaways, okay, right? The Birminghams across the street, they're good. They water the lawn every Saturday. They're retired. They got that retirement pen. Man, they're gonna be trying to get your ass too, okay? And you probably gonna be trying to get their ass as well, all right? It says, the sword to spoil their goods because of the lack of bread. Doesn't mean a lack of food, okay? It doesn't mean a food scarcity. And when things get into a scarcity, right? People go berserk. Just look at the toilet paper just a year ago. Okay, that was just toilet paper, man. Can you imagine food that you actually need? Okay, because you really can wipe your behind with anything, but can you imagine food? You can't eat anything, right? You know, these people love their delicacies, man. They love cooking, all those spices, man. Shoot, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So there's going to be great tribulation among the people, okay? And if inflation, still calculated way back was in the 1980s, the official rate of inflation would be over the past 12 months, be well into the double digits. Everyone that has been warning that we could soon see an inflation rise in the levels we aren't witnessing since the Jimmy Carter years can stop because we already there, okay? And I definitely believe we're there. Okay, you have these food, man. How you know we're there is because look at these food banks, man. They're overpopulated. They cannot distribute the amount of food that they usually would. There's more people, man. It's chaos, man. Chaos. And watching that rent freeze is over. Okay, you have millions upon millions. California just said, this was like 2 weeks ago, said they would pay the rest of the rent of the customers that can't pay. But what happens when that government is shut down? Okay, when they lock down the government. All right, people aren't able to do anything, man. Okay, it's over, man. It's over. All the Lord is waiting for is the call, man. And really the elect. Okay, the rest of the elect gotta wake up. Okay, and I believe it's only a tad bit left because these prophecies are moving every week. Every week it's a new thing, new law being passed. Okay, I believe we're so close, man. Okay, it can go off any minute. All right. Cities shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Okay. Oh, Slack, you read that verse 20. Behold, saith Yahawah, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me. Okay, which from the rising of the sun from the south to the east to the Libyans to themselves one against another shall repay for what they've done to them. Who's them? The Israelites. Okay, and that's talking about World War III right there. Okay, World War III right there. The Lord said he's gonna call everybody. Where is he gonna call them to? Read Joel the 3rd chapter. Okay, the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay, which means Yahawashi in the Hebrew, which means the Valley of Decision. Okay, the Lord is gonna. Oh my God, man! In Cuba, they're carrying out drafts right now. They're literally kidnapping men and bringing them so that they can fight in their civil war over there. Okay, and those are those little wars and battles going on. You have civil wars all around the world, civil unrest, all those things. But watching the real deal war comes when the Lord gathers all nations in the Middle East to make his final call, his final judgment. Okay, the Lord is not playing, man. Okay, the Lord was never playing with you people. You people think the Lord's a joke, and the reason why you think that is because this society dumbs on the God of the scriptures. Okay, he loves you all. He da 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 da. Okay, as if he doesn't have emotions. He created you with emotions, but he just has one emotion, right? Are we made in his image, Akims? Okay, you know these people are hypocrites, man. Okay, ridiculous. All right. It says, as you recall, May showed the biggest annual increase in customer prices, 5% in 13 years. But if you're looking for the recent jump in the home prices to show up the number, you're likely to be disappointed. The shelter component of inflation, okay? And I believe they're talking about housing inflation now too, okay? Which we'll get into all that in another lesson because those are actually branched off lessons. We'll do that, okay? It says you're likely to be disappointed. The shelter component of inflation is measured by the CPI and has stayed pretty steady from 2% to 3.5% for the past decade, and some economists have the problem with that. Okay, so that's pretty much all the meat there, man. It's a little quick lesson. I'm gonna do a little branch off lesson, probably like on the housing market, watching that happens. Okay, I keep doing these videos, but Esau keeps taking them down. So Lord willing, man. All right, this was edifying to the elect. Okay, until next time, I'm gonna say shalom.